Hello everyone, my name is Dan Furry. Welcome back to another week of the Random Ramblings. This is week number 74.
Hey, tough guy.
What I did, what, yes?
You owe me money. That loan you took. It's payday.
Oh, sorry, I crazy!
Alright, welcome back to another week of the Random Ramblings. This is the 74th week of doing this. How are y'all? Hopefully y'all's week's been alright. I've been doing well. Can't really talk about work this last week because got some confidentiality thing going on right now. Working with some folks, but can't really talk about work this week or just this in general. There's some things I could probably talk about, but not like anything else outside of that. But so what was it? Scared the crap out of a deli employee. So when I would get into work, I usually there like 30 minutes prior to me clocking in. So I would go and walk around in the punch-in area, and it's located kind of in the office area of the casino. And the deli there's a hallway that separates the deli and the office area, and inside the hallway has like the trash and stuff for all the deli stuff, and then they would take it through the office and then all the way through like the floor out to the back, which really not the best thing to have. But I was walking around that area just getting my Pokemon Go like walk in so I can hatch eggs, because usually when I'm there, like there's like 2-3 eggs that are like 0.2 kilometers from hatching. So I'm like, oh, it's good. I'll just walk around a bit. But with a hoodie up and I guess not immediately seeing my badge or anything, my like employee badge, I'm like in the corner, hoodie up, checking Pokemon, and I hear behind me the hallway door open up, and hear the garbage cart being pushed, and I hear the guy like, oh, what the fuck? So, oh, hey, what's up? I said, oh, are you supposed to be back? I'm like, yeah, no, I work here. I dangled my like badge and stuff. So, oh, okay. So, oh, sorry, I'm just walk around here, just just tell my business. So, okay, go ahead. Sorry, he's like, it's gonna shit out me. I was not expecting anyone down here. Oh, yeah. Usually I'm hiding in a cubby there. There's like a little cubby where the punch-in's at. So like, I'm generally hiding in there, but just walk around, try to hatch some eggs and Pokemon. But I got that. That's that. What else? I guess editing up some more videos here soon. Finally going to be editing up that finally going to upload that Furry Weekend Atlanta stuff finally. Still waiting on the person to create the thumbnail, but at this point I kind of just like say screw it, I don't care. Pretty much told them they can cancel it. I got someone else to do it, so got that taken care of now. So that should be uploaded the day that I will be going to the new convention this Thursday. So yeah, that'll be finally come out now. And then I have my still the Star Wars season bonus content that'll be uploaded this Sunday. That was late, but it's almost done, so try to get out now. What else? I guess here in Minnesota, I guess it's been foggy as hell. Froggy. Like this last week has been that. And yeah, it's pretty. I think last Wednesday it was the worst we had it. It's gonna be hard. A little tired, even though I just woke up. But yeah, no, it's been pretty froggy. What else? I guess now this month there's a new Pokemon Go season and the mega evolutions and stuff that is like the focus for this month because it's leading up to the Pokemon ZA release, Pokemon Legends ZA, which I'm pretty excited for. Might do some Pokemon X and Y gameplay here soon. I don't know. You got me a legal 3DS and some capture devices and stuff for it. But yeah, got me all that. So we could do some Pokemon. I guess the 3DS and DS's generations and stuff until I can get me a Switch 2 to play the new ZA and then go through the Switch games. But yeah, no, can't wait for that. Pokemon. Nothing else for Pokemon at the moment. Just still waiting. Still waiting on stuff. Just that. Fortnite has been pretty fun. Been popping off this last week or two. This season's been pretty fun so far. The Gorillaz are the new festival mode skins. At least Wrestle and Murdoch is, while 2D and Noodles are shop skins, which is strange because the Noodles in 2D they're leaving the shop. Oh, did they update it now? Okay, because before it said September 13th was their drop date. Okay, so they did update it. Okay, cool. So they did change it. I'm currently on Fortnite, and I just happened to pass over the shop just to double check on things. And yeah, no, I think they had it where it was September 13th is when 2D and Noodles were going to be leaving the shop, but I guess they fixed it to where it's the same, like the day before the festival pass ends. So that's good. Pretty good stuff. Pretty good. I do kind of wish that there was more. I mean, I'm fine with what we got, but kind of wish that there was some edit styles. Like more edit styles, kind of like a little bit of each phase or generation, I guess, like the eras of Gorillaz. But I guess each character kind of represents that. But you know, it's pretty good stuff. Glad that Gorillaz are in the game now. I still gotta finish up the pass. I'm halfway done. I got super fast jellyfish emote, so. And then I went back to like just the lore because I'm a big Gorillaz fan. I knew them throughout high school, but I wasn't really like into them at that point. At the moment, it was pretty much after high school when I got into them. And when was that? 2016. So it was the Humans into the Now album. That was when I got into them. I believe that's when all that was coming out. And a little bit later, it was a Song Machine. And then the most recently is Cracker Island. And it's pretty good stuff. Even their older stuff. I mean, they're old. I mean, Demon Days is like that and Plastic Beach is like their two biggest albums. Even though, from what I've heard, Plastic Beach was the album that almost killed Gorillaz because it was so. When it came out in 2010, I believe that was the time when it came out. Around then, it was perceived poorly. I mean, it was decent, but like not as. It's not looked at as fondly as it is now. It took some time for it to like, I guess, to be appreciated. So, but as the time going after Demon Days album, it's pretty rough. But no, Plastic Beach it's a pretty good album. I mean, I liked on Melancholy Hill, Rhinestone Eyes. They're both pretty good songs. I can't really think of it. There's plenty of songs that I've listened to for the album, and apparently there was supposed to be more for it, or at least think about go for part 2. But I think they've wrapped that up pretty much with the Song Machine, I believe. The ending of that they've pretty much wrapped up. I'm pretty much getting stuff from like a guy that was doing the whole lore thing on them, and they're like, oh, and talk about how the guys behind it were trying to do like a Plastic Beach 2 and all that stuff, and they're possibly still going, because I think they're currently working on another album at the moment. So it'd be interesting to see who to collab with. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Pretty cool that the Gorillaz are in. What else? Can't really think of anything else right now. Oh yeah, I guess also August 30th was my mom's birthday, so happy birthday to mom, birthday mother. If she's if she watched this or not, I'm not sure if she has or not. She never mentions it, but I don't know. She has her own stuff going on. But also, I think the 30th was also the 20-year anniversary of Katrina, or was it the 29th? 29th or the 30th was the 20-year anniversary of Hurricane Katrina, which is nuts that it's been 20 years since that happened. I was 7. I was 7 when that all happened, and I can remember it pretty vividly, at least the whole evacuating the area. Like I remember that we're leaving Waveland. Well, I remember this pretty well for 2 reasons. One, I left my Yu-Gi-Oh cards and my fucking dual disc, the Yu-Gi-Oh dual disc thing, at one of my dad's or family friends' place or whatever, and it had all the cards. I had a deck and all that stuff in there. That's gone, but I remember us leaving that place, going onto the beach there, driving from, is it Beach Boulevard that's called, going up to Highway 90, and just having to look out towards the Gulf and see just pitch blackness. Like it's sunny out. It's like noon or something. That I remember. It's like, early, not early, but like noon-ish. So the sun's up, brightening up and stuff, and it's August, so it's up there, it's bright sunny, but out in the Gulf is just pitch black because Katrina was coming up and shit. So we evacuated from there. I believe we went to Florida. I forget where we were at in Florida, but we were just on the outskirts of Katrina when it hit. And yeah, no, even on like the outskirts, as we left, it hit us pretty well. I remember that. I don't think it's right, but I think I remember that the trailers we were in, because we were in a trailer, like a camper trailer we were staying in, and I think one of our neighbors had their trailer flipped over or something like that due to the wind. We were fine, luckily, but I think one of our neighbors that were happened to have their trailer flipped over. But I think they're fine. I don't. Again, this is 20 years ago, so I don't. And I was 7. I just got consciousness, so I barely remember everything. And then after that, after the storm blew over, we went back to Mississippi. We were staying at some sort of campground for the meantime, and then we moved up to Minnesota for a year while stuff was getting fixed down there. But it's crazy. It's been that long now. Damn. Yeah, definitely a scary storm. I always had a fascination for hurricanes and stuff. But I think that kind of like sparked it a little bit more. Like I'm terrified for sure, but like you know, kind of sparked the fascination of like, oh, these are pretty cool storms, awful storms, but you know, just how powerful they can get. And they've been getting more and more powerful every year and stuff. I mean, there's a lot to it. Global warming is definitely a big thing. I mean, a lot of people don't believe it's a thing, but it has to be some sort of effect. Some sort of, you know, we have some sort of effect on our climate and stuff. Definitely with a lot of shit that we all do. A lot of those exhaust fumes and stuff. But you know, it's crazy how storms are getting more and more powerful. I mean, granted, hurricanes have been records for hurricanes have started in the 1900s, I believe, like 1930s and 40s, I believe. Let me double check that. Okay, no, it was like, so outside of like written experiences and stuff, like when we started actually tracking storms, at least from what I'm seeing, just this is just an overview, so I'm not sure if this is accurate or not, but it says that it's first hurricane warning issued was in 1873 in Cuba, right? Was that? Yes. Or is it Cuban previous? I heard. What was this? It doesn't say where it's at. Newfoundland. Yeah. Okay. First one when it was Newfoundland, up in Canada. But, you know, the first like warnings and then track pretty much what we have now, 1870s ish. The first the data collection for hurricanes, or for North Atlantic hurricanes, dated back to 1851. But you know, it depends on, I guess, it's from sounds like it depends on what you look at, but it at least from what I could get, it's like 1851, 1870s, when the first warning, like hurricane warning, was put out and stuff. But you know, it's crazy. Crazy. The storms are pretty crazy, man. But and I've been watching these people recently on YouTube that do like storms chasing and stuff, and they do hurricane hunting. They'll like go to where the big storms are going to hit, and they film their experience of it. That's pretty cool and all, but I said that's super dangerous. But you know, all right. I think that it for this week. I am hungry, so I'm gonna wrap it up here. But yeah, if y'all like the video, leave a like. If you dislike it, and I hope to see y'all in the next one. Bye bye.